always liked musical theater. Now, a few caveats for the theater, because basically you are now backstage, and you are in a spot where we are going to be doing a presentation, like the producers, only it's the development director. Now, we enlisted two very big stars. I hope you notice the likeness of Brad Pitt here and Angelina Jolie.
It's the lips.
Okay? Now, it costs a lot of money to do that, to get Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. How do you go about getting Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt to come to do this show? Where's my, here. Anybody translate this? OPM stands for other people's money. Because I certainly didn't have the money to get Brad Pitt. Liz didn't have the money to get Angelina Jolie. So we had to get other people's money. Next time you're at a movie or you're watching a DVD at home, when it starts up, take a look. And you'll see produced by, in association with, and so on and so forth. And Louis Smith Films. There's about 12 producers, executive producers, assistant to executive producers, and basically what they are people who are doing this. Put money on the table to get a show produced. So, now in your imagination, here's Brad Pitt, here's Angelina Jolie. And we're going to be producing today, not the producers, but the development director. So, thought we would do it, first of all, special thanks, you know how they get up and they always thank everybody, their mother, brother, dogs, cats, goats, everything. Well, that's what we're doing. We're thanking all those people because none of us could be here if it wasn't for them. And if you looked at all of the sponsors of this, it seems to me that the most important ones are the ones down below, and if your mother and father's bank isn't there, then consider it, because that's how you're here, money. So this is my attempt at a bolo, but it will work. Money makes the world go around, the world go around. Money makes the world go around, it makes the world go round. Give a little, take a little, you get the idea. Money is what makes all of these productions go. And the way they get the money is what that chapter, Contributed Income, was trying to tell you. Now, for me, overtures start with music, like we just did. They always segue to another one. So, by the way, anybody know what that was from? What musical?
Cabaret.
Cabaret. See, I was talking about. First correct answer gets a gift. If I were a rich man, yeah, la 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 la, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum, biddy 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 bum. What is biddy biddy bum? Anybody have any idea what biddy biddy bum is? It's what rich people do. And where's that from?
Fiddler on the Roof. Fiddler on the Roof.
Ah, another product. You like Thin Mints? Now, Tevye sits on the top of his barn and he sings, if I were a rich man, I'd biddy biddy bum all day. Tevye, what do you mean with this biddy biddy bum? Well, I don't know. I would, what? Well, rich people do one thing, first and foremost and primary. They keep their money. That's the most important thing that rich people do. They keep their money. Now, when they decide to give that money away, you need to be on the spot. You need to be there with the opportunity for them to be generous. And if you're not there, I'll be there. So it's important to know what rich people do and how you can be at the right place at the right time. And then, okay, now this one, I don't have a prop for this. You're just going to have to imagine this. Black hair, okay, with a little curl up in the front and a ducktail all the way in the back. Everybody get the picture? Okay? Oh, what a night, late December back in '63. Oh, what a night. What show? Recent. On Broadway. Quartet of guys from New Jersey.
Jersey boy.
Hey, Jersey boy! Right?
That's actually her.
Little Christmas box.
Thanks.
Now, first of all, I saw Frankie Valli in person. He can't sing that good. The guys that sing on Broadway sing better than Frankie Valli. But the idea was that a whole new generation in the 60s changed the United States and the world forever. The 60s was a very turbulent decade. That's where your grandparents were born, in the 60s. Now, in that decade, the Beatles came to the United States. 3 of our major political figures were assassinated. President Kennedy, his brother Edward, and Martin Luther King. The upheaval that took place changed culture, philosophy, psychology, philanthropy, you name it, it changed in the 60s. Everything changed. In fact, the only constant in the entire 60s was change. That was the only thing that was constant during that time. Now, something else always seems to continue in good times and in bad times. And that is show business. Hit it, Angelina.
There's no business like show business like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing. Everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere do I get that happy feeling when I am stealing that extra bow.
Very good. Now, anybody know who sang that?